welcome to OVW Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2. I am your host and the jolliest little elf, Bryan Kennison. With me, as always, the king of the fanny packs and the Casanova of the naughty list, dancing Stevie J, Steven Johnson.
You know, I just realized is this suit jacket kind of prohibits me from fully lifting my arms, you see.
That's okay, buddy. And I get it. As a man who lives his life in a jacket that's too small for him,
Hooray!
I get the lack of mobility. Not going to be an issue this morning on Overdrive, though. We are mobile. We are a greased-up sleigh going down a snowy hill, and we are bringing the presents of matches you've never seen before. But that's not the only presents of the day, right?
Right. You talking about my interview with the fanny pack kid, Kal Herro?
That's going to be great.
Yeah.
Jolly interview. That's going to be great. But come on, there's more presents, right?
What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm not talking about the new OVW 2020 shirt that you can get at collarxelbow.com. I mean, every shirt sold does go back to OVW. Collar X Elbow, get yours today. It is the wrestling brand. I'm not talking about that either, though. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the presents.
You're talking about a lot of things that you're not talking about.
It's the BFGED. It's the best friend gift exchange day. We do it every year, man. Remember last year? You sent me on the Louisville tour of sauce packets. I had soy sauce, 5 different types of mustard, ketchup. It was so good. I had Dusseldorf. It's like you gave me a plane ticket to Germany.
And Szechuan, I can't say it right, but you get the idea. Szechuan sauce.
Szechuan.
Great.
That's like
it's like you're right there in Szechuan.
It's like a linguistics class in every little, what do you call it?
Don't make that noise ever again. I swear. If you will. Don't.
All right, guys, let's go and get into our first match. Let's go ringside, because I just want to get through all this so we can get to the presents, because I know this year you've probably really stepped it up, man. So maybe you got a new jacket. You didn't. All right, let's go and go ringside. Let's get some action in here.
It's been kind of an interesting relationship over the last few weeks.
Yeah, it's. I'm interested to see how that develops over time. You know, it's always an interesting dynamic.
Helping that numbers game against the Rush Division champion Dimes and his heavy Jay Bradley.
Yeah, man, they're still. You talk about Jay Bradley, they're still a man down. They need an extra friend for that for that dynamic.
All right, well, here we go. The two locking up and starting off with some power moves here, of course, by Omar Amir.
Ooh, big shoulder tackle there.
Just like that one. Power is the name of the game with Omar. Like you said, you know, the Nephilim is a little bit of everything. You know, he can play that Rush Division style, but he can also pull things back, and he's got some power too.
Yeah, I mean, both of these guys, you know, no doubt, top athletes, a lot of power in both of these guys. So, I mean, this is going to be a battle of power and outmaneuvering one another. That's going to be the name of the game for this match.
And, of course, coming up really, really soon, it is the second ever Combine for OVW. And we're talking about wow, we're talking about the venue that brought the Nephilim to the game here just about a year ago.
Well, those shoulder tackles, good Lord.
Going for that pinfall, but look at the Nephilim. Smart guy. He doesn't want to leave those shoulders down on the mat.
Wow. I told you, man, it's going to be a battle of power here. This is total power right there. Didn't even get a 1 count out of any of that.
And as I mentioned, of course, with the Combine coming up, November the 7th, if you or somebody you know want to be the next superstar in wrestling, you go to ovwrestling.com, you can sign up, and you could be a part of that Combine. Damone Solavino was a part of it last year, earned that scholarship, and here he is, now one of the superstars in OVW.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, good Lord.
Man,
brutal.
Hot shot right over the ropes there.
Yeah, man, that's brutal right there.
All right, now you take the wind out of Omar Amir, and now look at this. The Nephilim got him down and putting the boots to him.
That's how quickly things change in this game, Eric. You know, that one in a second.
Yeah, takes the wind right out of him.
Absolutely.
And when you got an opponent that's bigger than you, like Omar Amir, that's what you got to do.
Absolutely.
Take his breath away, and then look, he's got him right down on the canvas where he wants him. Wrenching that neck. Okay, he's trying for a submission hold here. This is rather unique.
Yeah, the neck's not really meant to bend like that.
Oh, wow.
What is he doing? Look at that.
He has really got him tied up here. Pounding away to the chest, too. Trying to get a submission out of Big Omar.
Yeah, not only are you taking the, you're wrenching that neck, it's hard to get good breaths in and out. So, he's not only causing pain, he's also causing, him to lose air there.
comes the crowd here. Davis Arena trying to get behind Omar Amir. They've really gotten behind this kid over the last month, as I said, since he made his debut over in Jeffersonville. And he's become one of the fan favorites pretty quick.
Yeah, this guy's going to be a huge star. You mark my words.
Nephilim still wrenching in with that headlock. Omar trying to fight back, get to his feet. Ooh. Shots to the gut, that's enough to break it up. And a big slam. Oh. Look at that. Omar asking for the crowd to get behind him. He's starting to get that breath back, but you see him holding that throat where he got dropped over that top rope. Man.
Boom.
Big old ham hock across the throat.
I don't think the sound through your television does it justice. Those things, man, those clotheslines and those punches are just brutal.
Belly-to-belly suplex, and now what's he going for? Could be looking for that big sidewalk slam. Oh, what is this? Yep, there it is. Oh.
Boom, that's it.
And your winner is Omar Amir.
Looking good once again. Omar Amir just keeps racking up the wins. He's making his way up the ladder.
Want more bang for your buck? Well, so do I at OVWWrestlingNetwork.com. It's only $4.99 a month. In between excitement, me too. OVWWrestlingNetwork.com is only $4.99 a month. You get that incredible value. She cost me $17 million and I loved it. Want a real value? OVWWrestlingNetwork.com. It's only $4.99. That's a price so low. Well, it's insane.
I didn't know some Medicare Advantage plans may pay for dental visits. Did you?
I didn't know some Medicare Advantage plans may pay for transportation to my doctor. Did you?
I didn't know some Medicare Advantage plans may pay to have my prescriptions delivered directly to my home. Did you?
These and more are important benefits some Medicare Advantage plans may give you. So if you're eligible for Medicare, call us right now because you could enroll in a plan with some amazing additional benefits. Call now.
Folks, welcome back to OVW Overdrive, a show full of presents. This week's shows you have never, ever seen before, but also the yearly gift exchange between Dancing
Can't wait.
and myself.
Can't wait. This thing that we do every year, you said?
Every single year.
What?
And
What'd you give me last year?
Last year?
Yeah.
I bought you cruise tickets. I sent you and your wife on a Disney cruise.
You did that? I thought I used Al's credit card for that.
Yeah, honestly, because you knocked it out of the park the year before. Remember, this man, my best friend, you got me a tire. You got me a brand new tire, well, a used tire, but then said the full car is somewhere in the city. Go find it. It was a scavenger.
Oh, yeah. No, that
tire.
I love giving gifts that make you work. You know what I mean?
And it made me think. And you know me.
Educational. That was an educational gift.
And you knew I like to grind the old gears and just, I love a scavenger hunt and I love to see new parts of the city.
I know this guy, right? And I get him gifts according to that.
You're such a good friend, man. I really hope you like what I got you this year because I had to take out a small loan for it, but it's worth it. I think it's gonna be paid off in like 2 years.
What is?
All right.
Is there a cash value?
Can you put a cash on?
Yes.
You put a price on?
You can put cash on anything.
Maybe physically. Okay, look, we'll get back into that. Let's go ahead and go ringside. More action. Like
how much? What are we talking about here? Hey.
I don't. It's an emotional thing. You can't put a price on that.
Bryan Pillman Jr., one of the biggest names in wrestling right now.
Absolutely. This is a huge surprise. And what a matchup this is going to be.
Bryan Pillman Jr. being here just evidence that OVW is the place to be, where everyone wants to go and make a name for themselves in BC. You said 200 countries across the world are on Roku app, Amazon Prime. Everybody wants a piece of it, including Bryan Pillman Jr. All right, we are underway here in Bryan Pillman Jr.'s OVW debut match against a game action Ashton Cove.
You're right. You got to think that both of these men are going to see it as an opportunity. Bryan Pillman Jr. to impress upon his debut, and for Action Ashton to pick up a win over a big name like Bulletproof Bryan Pillman Jr.
Absolutely. Pillman's got it in his bloodline. It's in his DNA. So for Ashton Cove to come out here and have an opportunity against Bryan Pillman Jr., it's one of the biggest opportunities he's probably had in his career here in OVW.
You're not wrong, Shannon. You're not wrong. But again, Ashton's got a huge hill to climb. Just look at Bryan Pillman Jr. The shape he is in, the physique he has, the accolades he has already achieved in his short career.
He rolls out of the armbar.
Look at this.
Spins it around.
Wow.
Bryan Pillman Jr. flipping out like a washing machine there. Just gives a little tap on the forehead with his foot. Bryan Pillman Jr. trying to show a little respect here, and Cove just not having it.
Yeah, was that respect, though? I feel like there's a little bit of a cheap shot from Pillman.
Well, I think that was a little bit of a cheap shot from Ashton Cove.
Hey.
He just slapped the man.
A cheap shot for a cheap shot. That's what I always say.
Ashton Cove showing a little bit of offense, and just as quickly as I said that.
Big clothesline from Bryan Pillman Jr. takes away that offense.
Every time, I swear, I just got to stop. Oh.
Pillman Jr. fakes it out
and slaps him back. My goodness, how humiliating.
This crowd's solidly behind Bryan Pillman Jr. Excited to see him. Ooh! Big chop to Action Ashton Cove in the corner. Pillman just feeding off of this crowd, feeling it, guys.
Oh! I can feel that one over here.
Big old chop again. And oh! Goes for it one too many times. Ashton Cove saw it. Gives him the big boot to Bryan Pillman Jr.
Oh! Gets him up big for the power slam there.
What's he going? Is this the M1 Grand he was telling us about earlier, Steven?
It's the M1
Look at that.
Bryan Pillman Jr. waves goodbye as he puts Ashton Cove down with the M1 Grand.
Just like that, he made quick work of Ashton Cove.
Your winner, Bryan Pillman
You're
Jr.
absolutely right, Shannon. Now, don't go trying to sign him as a new client. You got your hands full of Jesse Dollars, but brilliant debut from Mr. Bryan Pillman Jr.
Pillman looks like a guy who could use my services. So, you know, I've already got a revolver. I've got Mr. Spectacular, as you mentioned. Maybe Pillman will be next on my list.
Shannon, you can go try to talk to him while we go ahead and go backstage and a couple words for our OVW heavyweight champion, John Scott.
I got the look, I got the hair, and I got the legacy.
Our number one priority in life is the protection of our loved ones and ourselves. We at Comprehensive Health and Wellness are here to help. During these challenging and uncertain times, Comprehensive Health and Wellness can supply you with the personal protection equipment you need for you and your loved ones to feel more secure. Go to chw.care or call 800-963-7066 to get yours today. That's chw.care or 800-963-7066. Have you ever had the dream of being a part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment? Take action and make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, Ohio Valley Wrestling, the birthplace of legends such as John Cena, Batista, Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, The Miz, and many, many more. Will you be the next name to be added to that impressive list? Go to ASWA Live now for more information. Learn the right way.
Folks, welcome back to OVW Overdrive, and we're getting to the bottom of some stuff here. Okay, look, I'm not going to lie to you. I've been trying to stay optimistic, but there's something in your tone, your voice. I don't mean to be accusatory. Did you forget today is Best Friend Gift Exchange Day, the old BFGED?
Brian, I have never forgotten anything in my entire life.
Okay, and I want to believe you when you say that, but remember last year, right before Gift Exchange happened, you disappeared, went out to your car, and then you came back with those personalized Post-it notes, but they actually look like parking tickets, and they had your name.
That was happenstance. That was just, I just so happened. You're putting way too much thought into it. You see, like you're digging deep.
They don't even stick.
You don't need to look beyond the surface level here. You know what I'm saying? It's just trust the fact that I got you a fantastic gift, as I always do. Remember the sauce packet tour.
That was such fun.
Saskatchewan.
Such fun. Dusseldorf mustard.
It's very good.
Lots of fun. And don't focus on how I may be acting right now that you just brought this up on me all of a sudden.
You're acting more questionable than the tartar sauce that was in the sauce packets. And that, I was sick for 4 days. I don't know where you got tartar sauce from Moby Dick from 1994. I mean, that's vintage. I get vintage is a thing.
It's like a fine wine. Mwah. Chef's kiss.
Okay, look, this is getting a little, I feel like this is getting mildly confrontational. So let's, you know, speaking of a Bryan who doesn't necessarily trust the people around him, let's go ahead and check out earlier this week when OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Spectacular, Jesse Goddard, digitally confronted his number one contender, OVW Heavyweight Champion, Bryan Pillman Jr. Let's check it out.
I got you something, man. Don't worry about it. But I'll be right back.
And please welcome my very special guest at this time, OVW Heavyweight Champion, Bryan Pillman Jr. Mr. Pillman, thank you so much for being here, sir.
Hey, thank you very much, Bryan Kennison, for having me. It's an honor to be holding this title, and it's an absolute pleasure to be sitting here and talking about it and having a couple days to digest and kind of look at the lay of the land here. Looks like OVW has quite a few competitive champions within its midst here.
We got quite a few, Mr. Pillman, but you just took out one of our most competitive champions, Tony Gunn, when you won the OVW Heavyweight Championship at Christmas Chaos. What does it mean to you to come back to the place that you took your first class and then now be at the top of that ladder, or near the top of that ladder?
Well, that is the natural order of things, as you know, Bryan. You know, as one champion falls, another one rises, and with this belt and with this victory, I now have the opportunity to challenge for another title, being the national OVW title. So now with Tony Gunn's lying, cheating, running, hiding ass out of here, we can restore to our natural order. We can restore to a time when wrestling was about what was getting done in the ring between two athletes. Not all the running around behind the scenes, not all the cheating, ended up doing battle in a cage. No, I want to have clean matches, clean title defenses, clean competitive wrestling. And I think that's what we're looking forward to here at OVW.
So it sounds like a great opportunity for you.
An era of gold, a golden era, so to speak. 2 belts, 2 golden belts. And I see the national title strapped around the waist of quite a pretty good looking chap here.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Jesse? I've been all over the scene the past couple of years. And I've seen your pretty face a few times here and there. But to be quite honest, haven't seen you on too many of these wrestling shows that I've been breaking my backs on. You want to just come in during the middle of a pandemic and start picking up people's scraps, and all of a sudden you're the national champion. It's almost like they made that belt just for you, just so you could put yourself over.
Oh, it's beautiful that you say that. It's beautiful that you say that. I appreciate the fact that you've acknowledged my amazing opportunity and obviously seizing that opportunity, where hard work finds that opportunity and creates a champion, a national champion, because there's a new agenda. Whereas yourself, I mean, obviously, I'm a huge fan of your dad's, not so much yours, but one thing that I'm sure he taught you was respect. I've been just waiting, as you just continued to talk about yourself, for that thank you. For the thank you for the opportunity that I've given you. Not only once, but twice. You had 2 chances, one of which because of me and Shannon the Dude. We gave you that opportunity. The national champion gave you a gift from Goddard's. No thank you. And then when you had your match, I gave you another gift. You wouldn't be in the position that you're in if it wasn't for me. January 9th, I will see you in this ring, and you'll have that opportunity to try and beat me and tell me all about how you're better than I am, the national champion, the one that's actually on networks when you're on the independent circle, breaking your back, doing all the things that you gotta do to come up in the business. There's more than one way to skin a cat, my friend. Your dad knows that, but apparently the national champion needs to teach you that. And that's why I'm here. Bucko, it's all right, kid. I'll show you the ropes.
All right, Jesse, it seems like you have a lot to offer. It seems like you're going to teach me something in the ring. Well, I got a little lesson for you. I got a little history lesson for you, Jesse Goddard. The history lesson being that the OVW heavyweight title is a title with a whole lot of prestige and a whole lot of history, dating back to 1993. Jesse, you remember that? Remember when you were just a young little boy and the OVW heavyweight title was being defended by some of the biggest names in professional wrestling today? One of the most prestigious belts there is. You know how many people care about this belt? You know how many people wake up every morning and strive to be the OVW heavyweight champion?
You're coming for this.
A lot, Jesse. A lot, okay? Nobody wakes up every morning and thinks about that belt around your waist, the national title. You know who's going to make that belt important? You know who's going to make the national OVW title important? It's going to be me. It's going to be Bryan Pillman Jr. Because yes, Jesse, yes, you did make history being the first national champion. You did make history coming into OVW. And you did give me something. You gave me something else to chase after. So for that, I do thank you. I thank you for putting that belt around your waist, Jesse Goddard. And you know what? You're going to make history again. You're going to make history again because when I win the national title off you, you will then be the shortest national champion to ever wear the belt. And I don't just mean that by the shortness of your reign, but perhaps the shortness of your height, Jesse Goddard, because I got a few inches on you, brother, and I'm bringing every inch of myself on January 9th because I'm going to kick your ass, and I'm going to take the national title off your belt.
Okay. Again, I can't stress it enough. That was a different Bryan. That was not the same Bryan. We look similar, I know, but that's a different Bryan. And look, you guys have had differences as of late. That's fair. You, Bryan Pillman, even Tony have had issues of late. Let's go back and look at it. Let's look at the past couple months, these three. Not the same Bryan. Different Bryan.
I am the best heavyweight champion that OVW has ever had. And I should have that national title, not somebody like you. I'm sorry, Goddard. Sorry, Pillman. Sorry, I'm gonna go. Okay.
Oh, Tony Gunn apologizing. This takes a cheap shot on Pillman Jr.
Pillman does it, and huge spine buster.
Outside, Steven. Oh,
and a huge belt shot by the new National Heavyweight Champion.
Missed to use that new OVW National Heavyweight Championship to strike the fake.
And I'm better than every single one of them. Spectacular Prime Time is a celebration for the
So you're aware of this, you might want to take those shades off because it's not that bright in here, kid. But let me tell you this. Since I am the heavyweight champion, I am the #1 contender, and I can come for that title anytime that I want to.
The national champion,
Come on.
Mr. Spectacular,
He's right.
is going to do exactly what somebody needs to do. They need to come along, Tony Gunn, and they need to put you in your place.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to, huh?
Hey.
Two things to you, dude. One thing, you step in the ring with me and I'll knock you the hell out. And secondly, I got a message.
Hey, Tony. Yeah, over here. It's me again, Bryan Pillman Jr. And I just got a message for you. But hey, I'm not going to be tweeting it out. I'm not going to be sending any more videos. I'm going to personally and physically deliver this message to you next week at the Danny Davis Arena.
Tony, you hear the people. If you're as proud as you say you are, if you're as good as you say you are, Tony Gunn, then you should have no problem confronting me right here in the OVW Danny Davis Arena.
Back to Bryan. If your dad, Bryan Pillman, tossed those keys, I sure as hell.
Oh my God, Steve, you don't talk about a man's father. Bryan Pillman Jr. heard enough.
It feels like I'm trapped inside of a cage. You want to feel like you're trapped inside a cage, Tony Gunn? Oh, well, you got it. Because it's me versus you, December 5th for the heavyweight title inside of a steel cage.
I'm not saying it. They're saying I'm on your side, Tony. In my books, you are the #1 champion.
They're the ones calling you a coward.
Pillman Jr., I know you're not here because you are hardly ever here anyways, but the thing is, December 5th, I'll see your ass in that steel cage.
Oh my, there it is, heavyweight champion Tony Gunn taking on Bryan Pillman Jr. Christmas Chaos. That's huge news. Last segment, but the show must go on. We got a lot more action.
Brian!
You didn't forget!
Yeah.
You didn't forget! That's hefty.
Yeah.
There's probably so many sauce packets.
Valuable items in there. Oh, you watch out. Don't open it right now. Don't smell it.
Well, I want to see if the sauce was leaking. Is there not sauce in here?
There might be sauce in there.
Ooh. That's okay.
But don't smell it anymore.
Don't smell it.
Maybe set it down.
Maybe set it down.
Just in case. I don't need you peeking. It ruins the magic of the holiday. You understand that. You know how peeking works.
Oh, it's just so topply. Oh, okay. Okay.
You didn't even move that slow. I mean, Jesus.
Okay, well, here, I get okay,
Yeah.
One turn deserves another.
Right.
See,
Wait, this isn't a Bible. No. Okay.
No.
Right.
That is just the box. The box itself was $300. Amon sold me genuine demon leather. So that would that would explain the warm.
So soft.
It was in my back pocket on my
So
butt.
soft.
So it was a column A, column B, column demon sort of thing.
I just see what you did there. I like that.
Yeah. So
and I
you
like
got
this.
that.
How elegant.
It's very elegant. Wait till you get on the inside.
Just glad it's not a Bible.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and go to our next match. More action. Let's go ahead and go ringside.
Can I open it?
No, not yet. You gotta wait. If you open it before it's time, it disappears. It's Christmas tradition. Everybody knows that. Just vaporizes. That's a vaporizing sound.
Steve Michaels in the LOBs from Chicago. I asked him his feedback on these ladies. Said both very talented competitors, very popular in their circles in the Windy City. Could be happy to have them here in OVW.
All right.
All right. Oh, Skye Blue goes for that early pin, Steven. Now you got to think both of these women are going to pull out all the stops. Really want to impress OVW management today. Try to come back and perform more. Oh! Back-to-back Hurricane Rada, Steven. Skye Blue, really impressive here in her first OVW show and taking it to Missa Kate in the early goings. Steven very, very confident, and that's a sign of a strong competitor. She knows she has what she needs to bring it to the table to get the win, have a little fun.
Seems like she's giving her a compliment. Skye Blue, if I were you, I wouldn't pick her up on that. I don't know if
there we go. Yeah, okay. Oh, big boot. Okay, maybe, Steven, I see why you said she wasn't quite so nice. Oh, now we got to grab. Now Missa Kate just taking those right hands of Skye Blue. Maybe a little offended by the showboating that we saw from Skye Blue just moments ago.
In the middle of a match, all of a sudden you've got fire in you that you didn't have.
A hard whip into the corner. Skye Blue really now grabbing that spine. You saw it just go so hard in that turnbuckle.
Send her straight to the
Oh! Missa Kate pulling double duty, talking trash to this crowd, and then chopping the chest of Skye Blue. Steve, these power whips are just taking the wind out of Skye Blue. Missa Kate just trying to decimate her in the early goings. See, Missa, yeah, she does have the size advantage, obviously the power advantage. Missa Kate is really just taking it to her. Skye. Big boot to the midsection there now. Now you got to think, Steve, Missa Kate and Skye Blue both really want to, again, impress OVW management in this match. So Missa Kate really doing that right now. She's in the driver's seat. And by driver, I mean drive her foot into Skye Blue's throat. Now, Steve, as much as OVW management watching this, you have to believe the OVW's women's division is watching this as well. As OVW is one of the premier wrestling organizations in the world, more and more people want to come through our doors. So people here vying for a chance to not only compete here, but maybe possibly get a chance to that historic OVW Women's Championship.
If you wind up on the losing end, it doesn't matter what anybody says.
Missa Kate confident here.
What anybody says. If you're on the losing end, I mean, you might just have your way out the door. Too many losses, regardless of how great a match is not going to do anybody any favor.
Missa Kate not getting a handful of hair, messing with the referee here a little bit. Oh, but it looks like Missa Kate messing with the referee gave Skye Blue a chance to catch her breath and take some swings into Missa Kate's midsection. Oh!
A big knee.
As quick as we saw that comeback coming for Skye Blue, as quick as it went away, Missa Kate just takes her back down to the mat. I don't know if we've seen Skye Blue on her feet in the last couple of minutes. And definitely not on her own. I think it's just been Missa Kate pulling her up onto her feet to knock her back down.
You notice that she's got the newspaper print all over her tights.
Well, the headline today reads, Missa Kate really taking it to Skye Blue, trying to, again, impress OVW management.
Extra, read all about her. Missa Kate. See what I did?
I see what you did there, Steve. Now, we do know Skye Blue is a high-flying competitor. She's a risk-taker, likes to take to the skies. Missa Kate doing the smart thing, keeping her grounded, taking her arsenal out of the game.
Right, yeah, as you've seen over these last few minutes, she hasn't been able to get any real momentum. And in order for her to get it, she's going to need to do something off the top rope, something a little unconventional.
Missa Kate has really just worn out Skye Blue now, Steven. She looks out on her feet as Missa Kate just lifts her up to the top rope like a rag doll, which she's setting up for here.
All right, Missa Kate going up top. Up, but Skye Blue.
Now, Steve, okay, this looked like a high risk, and looks like Skye Blue was having none of it. She's fighting her way out of it now. Oh, huge crossbody. Skye Blue off the top rope takes Missa off her feet, going for that quick pin.
I thought that was enough, but no.
2 and .68, Steven. Skye Blue feeling it now, getting a little bit of momentum, trying to get this crowd behind her. Oh, snapmare take over to the. She kicked her face straight back to Chicago, Steven. Skye Blue now trying to get a little momentum, trying to get this crowd behind her here in Jeffersonville. Missa Kate reeling for the seemingly the first time in this match. Oh! Skye Blue ducked a couple of shots there, Steve, but she could not duck that power slam. Whoa. I thought that was going to be it. Apparently Missa Kate thought so too, going right back for that pin. Okay, I get going for the second one. The third one, I think you figured it out, Steven. They say the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
If it does nothing else, it wears out her opponent. Just
Love
that
God,
little bit.
Don't tell Missa Kate that I just said she might be insane. Don't, you know what?
No, she watches.
If someone in the booth can get rid of me saying that, that'd be great. All right, back to the action in the ring. Skye Blue taking it to Missa now. Thinking to beat this is Selena Del Sol, Steven. Sorry, Selena Del Chicago, she likes to call it. That's it. That's it. Skye Blue picks up her win.
Here's your winner,
OVW debut.
Skye Blue.
Impressive win, Steven. Skye Blue picking up the win over the more powerful Missa Kate, and a very impressive showing for both ladies here.
Impressive debut for Skye Blue here in OVW, picking up a win over her former training partner, Missa Kate. women in action here. What's not lined up moving forward?
Want more bang for your buck? Well, so do I at OVWWrestlingNetwork.com. It's only $4.99 a month. In between excitement, me too. OVWWrestlingNetwork.com is only $4.99 a month. You get that incredible value. She cost me $17 million and I loved it. Want a real value? OVWWrestlingNetwork.com. It's only $4.99. That's a price so low. Well, it's insane.
I didn't know some Medicare Advantage plans may pay for dental visits. Did you?
I didn't know some Medicare Advantage plans may pay for transportation to my doctor. Did you?
I didn't know some Medicare Advantage plans may pay to have my prescriptions delivered directly to my home. Did you?
These and more are important benefits some Medicare Advantage plans may give you. So if you're eligible for Medicare, call us right now because you could enroll in a plan with some amazing additional benefits. Call now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OVW Overdrive. With me at this time, it's quite a pleasure, my brother in fanny pack action, the fanny pack kid himself, Kal Herro. Now, about the fanny packs, I mentioned on TV a couple weeks ago, if I were to bring a fanny pack into the ring, I would fill it with all kinds of chicanery, nincompoopery, weaponry, charcuterie, all that. What you got in there?
Well, that's the secret. It's a wham-tastic fanny pack, so that means I can really have anything in it. And
yeah.
I was actually looking at yours, and I'm sorry, but that's really 87, so I thought, why not get you an upgrade?
Oh, okay.
So, I actually brought you a fanny. No, that
no.
one's not for you.
No.
Oh, here's my mask. Can you hold that for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay.
Oh, I was wearing it. Sorry, I always lose my fanny packs. I got you a brand new fanny pack. It's modern day. It's trendy. Make fanny packs trendy.
Oh, okay, cool. This mask looks familiar, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
COVID.
Mm. Oh, wow, that is beautiful. Can you see through it?
Yeah.
Oh, this will allow me to get into NFL stadiums.
Exactly.
Check you out. All right, fantastic. I appreciate this sincerely. Merry Christmas to me, right? Got to be way better than whatever Bryan got me, but anyways. So, Kal, you're kind of new here at OVW. You're in your rookie year. What brought you to OVW? Well, actually, no. What brought you into professional wrestling? What influenced you to get in the game?
Well, I've always been a wrestling fan, and I thought, why not? Back in the 80s, I loved watching Hulk Hogan and all these wrestlers, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to try that. So it wasn't until about 89 where I decided I was going to start training. And, I was jitterbugging, I was fanny packing, I was bum bagging, and all of a sudden I'm like, you know what?
My math is a little off here. You said you started training in 89.
Yeah.
You seem as if you're a smidge younger than me. Now, I'm an old man. Now, either you look great for your age.
Thank you.
Or there's a miscalculation here. What's going on? Are you time traveling?
No, you remember 87.
I do remember 87.
It was a blast.
It was a great year, I think.
And the 88 we don't talk about.
No, I drank away 88. That's neither here nor there. So your future in OVW, you're a Rush Division superstar. You fought for the championship. You fought times. Unfortunately, it didn't necessarily go the way that you wanted it to, but it doesn't seem to have gotten you down. You're still plugging along. You're still fanny packing your way through OVW. What's in the future?
Well, a wise man once told me, you just got to have faith. And I believe that, you know, with time and effort, I can make the fanny pack party larger than ever, worldwide, international here in OVW.
I'm all about it, obviously. You see, I'm rocking 2 fanny packs here, and I feel oddly just comfortable. Yeah. Like, how should one feel so strong by only wearing a fanny pack? There's some sort of superpowers in here. I don't know.
So.
I don't know what it is, but
All I
I'm
know
all
is
for
that
it.
the power of the pack is going to help me win that Rush Division title for William Lutz.
Now, William Lutz, right, our new Rush Division champion, bested Dimes and Damone Solavino at Christmas Chaos. Be sure to look back, ovwrestling.com. Go back, check out that event right now, or not right now, as soon as we're done with this interview. William Lutz, your new Rush Division champion, and maybe you're calling him out here a little bit. Is that what I gathered?
Calling him out.
Yeah.
I'm inviting him to the fanny pack party. Fanny packs get in for free, so.
Okay. That's huge news. Huge news. I don't know if you're watching William Lutz, but if you're not, maybe somebody will tell you. Word on the street is Kal Herro, the fanny pack kid, is gunning for you. Now, is there anything else that maybe you're looking to do with your holidays besides become Rush Division champion? You got anything lined up for the Christmas season?
Well, I'm here to have a fanny pack party. All Christmas long, all year long.
Okay.
Never ends. And, you know, a lot of people don't realize this, but the fanny pack party, what it's about, it's the most whamtastic, jitterbugging, fanny pack, and bum bagging party of all time.
That sounds thrilling. And I can't believe you got all those words out in order without, because in the show, it's part of the novelty is how terrible we are at our jobs and our inability to get words out sequentially, such as what you just saw there. Took me a second. Yes, you, on the other hand, there's such a fluidity, not unlike how you are in the ring. There's a fluidity to your style. You're more laid back and everything's just kind of smooth. I appreciate that. And if you don't mind, I'm going to try to maybe take some pointers and sit under your learning tree, so to speak, of smoothness. Does that work?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. That's great. Outside of William Lutz, is there anybody else that you need to address? Anything else you want to take care of while you're here?
Absolutely. Dimes. Ooh. We have unfinished business. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of cheaters. Not my thing. But, you know, hey, when I come back and when it's you and me, I can't wait to jitterbug with you.
Dimes, William Lutz, sounds like the entire Rush division. Y'all might need to watch out. The Fanny Pack Kid is coming. And we're going to be right back with more action right after the break.
Our number one priority in life is the protection of our loved ones and ourselves. We at Comprehensive Health and Wellness are here to help. During these challenging and uncertain times, Comprehensive Health and Wellness can supply you with the personal protection equipment you need for you and your loved ones to feel more secure. Go to chw.care or call 800-963-7066 to get yours today. That's chw.care or 800-963-7066. Have you ever had the dream of being a part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment? Take action and make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, Ohio Valley Wrestling, the birthplace of legends such as John Cena, Batista, Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, The Miz, and many, many more. Will you be the next name to be added to that impressive list? Go to ASWA Live now for more information. Learn the right way.
Kal Herro, very, very impressive young prospect here in OVW. Can you imagine what the Seagulls went over AJC would mean for this young man?
It would be huge towards his quest for more gold. You've got to know that that's what both of these men are thinking about, as everybody in OVW should.
See, this should be a very competitive matchup. Two hungry young competitors. Very excited to see how this one goes. Now, Kal Herro definitely does have my attention, though. Reminds me of a young wild man, Mark Miro.
Mark Miro, the wild man.
Literally what I just said, Steve, but that's okay. AJZ now doesn't quite know how to take a Kal Herro. Two very flamboyant competitors.
Now, okay, so he's wrestling in his fanny pack. I'm convinced that that is full of weapons and chicanery, nonsense. He's a ne'er-do-well. I don't trust anything about him, and I don't trust anything about his fanny pack.
Hold the phone. You of all people, don't trust the fanny pack kid, the king of the fanny packs.
No. Well, see, I know what's inside my fanny pack, and I'm not trying to be in that ring. You know why? Because this is full of weapons and nonsense and chicanery. I'm a ne'er-do-well.
That's actually fair. Okay, that's fine. But AJZ, okay, he's going to have his own bag of tricks because Kal Herro may have a fanny pack full of them as well. Again, I'm expecting a very competitive match here, Steve.
You know, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what he's got in the old fanny pack. AJZ has got talent and muscles upon muscles upon muscles. Look at this guy.
And you're seeing him use that upper body strength, AJZ, using it to wrench the head there of Kal Herro. Oh, now using it for the huge shoulder block.
I mean, can you imagine being in a headlock with muscles that big wrapped around you? You'd pass out. You'd be like Richard Belzer. You'd just fall.
Oh, Kal Herro couldn't get the arm drag there, but now AJZ can't get the arm drag. A little bit of back and forth here. And AJZ, getting rolled up here by Kal Herro. AJZ's had a rough couple weeks, Steve. Let's take a look at that really quick. Hope this match doesn't end while we're talking about it with the action we're seeing. AJZ in the past couple weeks had a little bit of a falling out with his tag partner, TJ Moss.
Not only his tag partner, but his good friend going back a number of years.
Kal Herro here. Oh, sorry, 2.5. Go ahead,
No,
Steve.
you're fine. They broke into professional wrestling together, but AJZ has taken on a bit of a different attitude, blaming TGA for these losses that might not have necessarily been TGA's fault.
Well, even in that last one, in that tag team gauntlet, you saw TGA got them a win in the first round, and then AJZ actually cost them the second round, and AJZ just cost Kal Herro there, getting wrecked there on the top rope.
Oh, he's holding his groin. That might be something with, oh, goodness. He might have pulled something.
Looks like referee Daniel Spencer considered the disqualification here, but doesn't qualify as a low blow. Looks like more of a groin shot, so we're okay. We're in the legal. It's a gray area.
It was happenstance. But
it's a gray groin area we're working with here. But AJZ looks like he might be doing the right thing, letting Kal catch his breath here, helping him up. A little bit of sportsmanship here. You can't. Again, just straight to that groin, AJZ, come on.
He kicked him right in the obviously injured groin. I say kudos to the guy. He knows that, again, do what it takes to win. He didn't do anything illegal.
Again, gray area, Steve. AJZ now setting up for, it looks like a neck breaker there on Kal Herro.
Oh, he snapped him down.
AJZ in control of this match. That might be enough for him. Oh, Kal Herro kicking out. Might be on instinct at this point. AJZ trying to put him away.
After the neck breaker, and then what happened to his groin, I can't imagine that Kal Herro's got any sense left at this point.
Well, now you see AJZ cupping the bottom of that chin of Kal Herro and then driving his knee into Kal Herro's spine. He's hurting this kid's body all over.
See, now, if that was me in the ring right now, you know what I'd be doing? Reaching in the fanny pack.
Oh, look at this. AJZ wrenching back those arms of Kal Herro, just pulling them back. He's going to pull those out of socket.
It's time for a desperation move by Kal Herro. He needs to throw that Hail Mary. He's going to need to do something. That might have been just it.
Big chin breaker there. Can Kal Herro capitalize now? He got AJZ a little dazed.
He's got the Hail Mary going and up, and just like that, the play was stopped.
AJZ got back on his game really quick, Steve. And AJZ, a top-flight competitor here. Kal Herro's not going to get him with something quick like that.
Very cocky pin by AJZ. Only a 1 count. More disrespect than anything.
You see the frustration now coming out of AJZ, just dropping the hands onto the face of Kal Herro.
He's desperation at this point. He's doing what it takes. He's raking the face. My goodness, taking every desperate move that he can because he realizes that just simply wrestling Kal Herro.
There's the disrespect and confidence there of AJZ. Oh, Kal Herro not having it. Dropping some right hands, rolling it up. Oh, can't capitalize though. Then again, AJZ again just takes him out of his game.
Cut off at the pass by the Golden Boy, and he's got him up.
Big stall suplex. Oh!
Held him up there for a long time, let all that blood rush to the head.
Kal Herro drops it down now, because that can be enough. 2.5 again.
Only a 2.
AJZ convinced he should have got it, tries the pin again. 3 times, maybe 3rd time's the charm here. Nope. Kal Herro still going to kick out, but see, all those kickouts, each one took a little bit of energy from the fanny pack kid. AJZ is still wearing them down.
Showing the frustration. AJZ thought he should have had him with the first one, let alone the 2nd or 3rd.
AJZ is a very cool, confident competitor, but when he gets frustrated, it's easy to see, and I don't want to call him a baby, Steven, but he throws a bit of a hissy fit. Now, you see when he gets frustrated, the more he gets hot, the more I think you see the actual Golden Boy, who he actually is.
Yeah, who you see at the beginning and who you see here towards the end, or what you can only assume is the end, is a completely different human being. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, if you will.
Kal Herro and AJZ. Oh, gosh, I was about to say, not safe up there on the top rope. But Kal Herro able to get over here on AJZ.
He might need
a huge crossbody.
Oh, he might need a doctor after that huge crossbody.
I thought that was it. I thought Kal Herro was about to get the upset there on AJZ, Steve. Looks like both men trying to get their bearings back, both on their knees. AJZ still reeling a little bit, trying to get a little offensive. Oh! Oh, huge right hands by Kal Herro. Kal Herro rolls it up, gets him with those double fists.
Got to get him with the strikes himself. A little bit of desperation.
Oh, big diving maneuver there from Kal Herro. Fanny pack kid's feeling it, Steve. This could be it. He might be pulling a win out of that fanny pack.
You think he's going to win in there?
Oh, huge DDT, Steve. He just might. Pin him, kid.
He might have a win in there.
Kal Herro wasted a little too much time here. Should have went for the pin after that big DDT. A little bit of showboat, a little bit of elbow. Come on, kid. Pin AJZ.
Now's not the time for the showboating. Wrap him up and wrap him up good. Get the win. You need it.
Kal Herro having a little issue with his leg there. Maybe that's why he didn't go for it. AJZ reeling, though.
Kids these days, Brian, I just...
Cal, it looks like he was setting up for something else, but AJZ, what's it? Oh, he's got his foot on the ropes. Oh, come on!
Your winner, AJZ.
AJZ, the golden boy, picking up the win, but not without a little debate. Foot on the rope, but still, AJZ picked up the roll-up win over the fanny pack kid, Kal Herro.
Got another visit to the pay window. Does AJZ picking up the win by nefarious means, but at the end of the day, ref didn't see it. AJZ, desperate tactics, picking up the win over the fan pack.
Great match there, folks. And Kal Herro, mark my words, big things in store for that kid moving forward. And they're not all in his fanny pack. They're in his future.
Absolutely right.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into it, though. In our future, immediate future.
You're going to open this in front of people?
I'm going to get into it. I'm going to do it on TV. I mean, you know it every year, so this is going to be
good. No, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. It's a bunch of my old laundry and my grandmother's ashes. But don't worry, the ashes are in an urn. It's not like they're on the clothes. A good wash of the clothes, and they'll be as good as how old they are.
Because that was my concern.
Yeah, but I mean, the urn has some value, so you can.
I bought you a $7,000 watch. It costs more than my wedding. I took out a loan. There was a lot of fights about this.
$7,000 for the watch, and then $300 for $7,300 estimated retail value.
Why do you need to know the estimated retail value?
Because I know that you love me that much money's worth. So thank you very much. I'm gonna go.
So you love me this much money's worth?
Yeah.
You love me this much. You love me dirty clothes and your grandma's ashes worth. And I got you a watch that costs more than my car.
They're very important. They're a person's ashes.
I'm keeping them. I'm keeping your grandma. I'm keeping Steve's grandma, folks. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Because what's friendship anymore? Hope you enjoy the holidays. Because that's all we got. Happy holidays. We'll see you next week on Overdrive, you stupid curly-headed jerk.
Is there a gift receipt in here?
No, there's not a gift receipt.
Do you have it on you?
All right, say bye-bye to Mama, Steven. This is on you.
Wait,
this
what?
is on you.
No.
Merry Christmas, mofo.
Hi-yup.